Hmm. I'm not seeing anybody raising their hand. Can you see you guys seeing people raising their hands?
Yes, yes, I see one. This SI with a golden hook is raising the hand.
It's I, huh? Let me see here.
Oh, I think he go out now and comes back.
Okay. All right. While we're waiting for him, let me see who goes first here. Um, I think duty free, right? I think you guys go first. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick introduction, guys. Just get go ahead and get things rolling. Wow, 78 participants. This is actually the lowest we've ever had, man. I don't know. We may have to move to X very soon here, guys. I think that's part of our plan is moving to X here. I think was working for a while here. Um, yeah, things change in the crypto space for sure, man. A lot of things are happening. I'm not sure you guys heard the latest news, but Solana now partnered up with Coinbase. So every single project from Solana's, you are able to buy on Coinbase, which is crazy, which is actually crazy. And I think there's a reason for that, right? And I think Coinbase, I think they do recognize that Binance is trying to play some games over there, right? And I think that's why they literally just opened up to every single Solana token, which is insane. So for the longest time, it's very hard to get into Coinbase. So now if you launch a project on Solana, you have access to the US demographic, or I guess even more than US demographic, which is huge. As you guys know, Coinbase is one of the biggest exchanges out there. So that's huge. That just opened up the freaking gate to everyone. So if you guys thinking about, which is good, right? I guess the spaces is moving to the right directions, right? Because for the longest time, you need money. You need money just in order to have access to users and to get to accessibility. But now everything is opening up, and very soon here, I'm assuming that Binance will be doing the same thing along with other big exchanges as well. So it's a good thing for the industry. So you don't have to have like $100,000. You don't gotta have like $50,000 just to get to tier one exchange, which is incredible. Well, yeah, guys. So let's get things rolling. Welcome, guys. This is the USA Ego Stand, the segment that we allow projects 5 to 10 minutes pitch, pretty much a summary of their project. It's not an in-depth presentation. This is actually my first time hearing and listening to the project along with you as well. So make sure you guys, during the presentation, my team will be posting a summary in the chat room. Okay, so make sure you guys click on the link, website, join the X Telegram, and do further research. I have not looked into these projects yet. Right, this is not a full blown AMA, so this is my first time listening to these projects as well, along with you. Let me go ahead and unmute Faisal here. Okay, so first we have the project here. Duty free, right? Is that your name, Duty Free?
Yes,
Duty
yes,
free.
it's the right name,
So
yeah.
Duty Free, welcome to the USA Eagles Den. So go ahead and give a quick introduction about yourself, your team, and take it away.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. Thank you that we can be here with the USA Eagle stand in this group and can talk about the short story about D3. In October 2025, Trump hits 100% tariffs on China and the whole market is bleeding out. We lost about 20 billions of liquidation at this time. And you need to know in COVID it was only 6 billions. And then me and some other chats from XRP or Soul Change, like about Felix is also here. We pulled some Solana in the Dev wallet and then duty free was born. We made this that community can found what should I say, can found trust and is rescue about these manipulations. But these manipulations dump the whole crypto market. And when I remember, um, Bitcoin was born the decentralized system, and now we have not longer a decentralized system, but this market manipulations hits us strong. And then we launch D3 in October after this tariffs from Trump, and we made a few things like about we burned 1% from the supply, we made the tax update, we made a second liquidity pool, and we burn 1% from the supply. And every week we make new weekly challenges. We don't talk about closed door behind doors. We always speak open with and in the community. The community can, every steps we made can vote for it. The next step would be a 10K. We like to do a second burn, another 1% that will lost from the supply. And our roadmap, a short look like in our roadmap. In Q1 2026, we like to launch a tax-free game in TG, and that's about your little coin like D3, and you need to rescue from some manipulators, and you can earn some coins. And we like to update the game to do a wallet behind it that the community, the holders can earn real D3 coins from the game in her own wallet. This makes a coder from Germany. Felix knows him. He goes in the university. It was very, very grateful. I have seen some sneak peeks from the game. It looks very bullish. And when we bonding from PamPam, we took the whole fees that we get in the dev wallet to the second liquidity pool. We made this that a community can trust that we are not manipulators. We don't sell or do something like that, but we are here to stay. For me and Felix, we can hold this like 10 or 20 and 100 years for our kids or something like that. But we like to make a community that everybody can found trust. When the market dumps, we like to go up. And that's about D3.
Okay, yeah, thanks for the summary of the project there. So it's duty free. So I'm assuming duty free means you guys are advocating for no tax, correct?
Yes, like a
Okay,
duty-free store.
right, right. So if I was to buy things in a duty free store, I would not be paying any sort of taxes, correct? So you guys do not like the tariffs at all, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
I see. Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, definitely. I think when the announcement of the tariffs from Trump, right, from United States, I think it did affect globally the whole financial system immediately for sure, right? And I think the crypto industry also took a hit as well, as you mentioned there. I have not, for in the beginning, I did pay attention to it. I'm not sure where things are at right now. I'm not sure where things are at right now. But it did take a hit for sure. But like every single country, right? And I think, everybody's trying to do the best for their own country, right? But it did affect, I think, a lot of things, a lot of different things. And I think it does affect the US as well over here. We definitely can feel the impact from the tariffs for sure, man. The food price is way up. I cannot even go to the restaurant with two, three people under freaking like $80 now. I mean, it's like $100 for like 2 meals, 3 meals. It's insane. And like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. And I think a lot of people are actually in financial hardship right now as well. I think along with other countries as well. Now, okay, duty free. You are advocating for no tax. Okay, so what is the underlying mission of your project, brother? Like what are you guys trying to do? Like what is I guess the foundation of your what's the mission of your project? What's the core mission?
The mission is that that everybody have the same chance. You know, the world is very big, and when one man can liquidate about this huge um, in Switzerland or in Germany, it's very expensive too. The food prices is not doubling up. It's made a X3 or something like that, and it's crazy. It's crazy about how is the world is going in which way, and we like to stay here, and this are real holders here, and we like to be a community that anybody what do we say, everybody can hold a bag and feel the trust. We like to be a duty-free store and make in Q2 26 some NFTs for the holders, and they we like to give the community something back. In the whole world, no one is giving you some. You can be poor or rich. Nobody is giving you some things for free. This is only the duty free made.
How are you guys planning to, like you said, give back to the community? What are the ways that you guys have in place to give back? Can you expand on that?
Yes, yes. This week we made the third airdrop for the community, for the holders. And last week we made an airdrop with random peoples. And we do every week a weekly challenge, and the community can earn some real coins. And the second thing that we planned is the game, and we like to do the game connecting with a wallet, and that the community can earn real D3 coins in his own wallet.
Okay, so you guys doing airdrops, and looks like you guys have NFTs coming out in 2026. And earlier you also mentioned some games as well, correct?
Yes, yes, that's correct.
Okay. I do see a contract on your summary here from my team. Where's your market cap right now? So it looks like you guys launched this around, I guess, the time that the first tariff, or I guess the whole tariff situation announced, which was around what, three months ago? Was it 3 months ago? 4 months ago? What is your market cap currently right now?
We are sitting at 6.4K market capital. We are very low, but that's the problem in the whole market now.
Okay, wow, 6,000 market cap. Is that right? Am I hearing that correctly?
Yes, yes, yes. You hear it correctly. It's very low.
Oh wow, that's very low. That's super low. Okay. Yeah, I mean, um, yeah, I mean, it is very low for considering how, how long it's been. As you know, it's a very competitive industry among other, I guess, meme tokens as well, or I guess some sort of narrative that comes out, and usually it kind of like go away fast, right? Um, yeah. What is your plan on 2026? Like, how can you get the volume, and what's the marketing plan? Like, I know that you guys do an airdrop, but without an I guess, um, actual revenue plan, it's just gonna, I guess, people are just gonna sell those tokens, right, from the airdrop, right? How do you guys, what is your plan on 2026?
Yeah, we are at a very low market cap uh, now, but this is the real market cap. We don't pay anything or codes or like that, and we don't pay for um what should I say for boosts or something, like not boosts. I mean for bots. And in 2026, we plan to launch the game, and then to update the game with play to earn. And then my wife is an NFT creator. He made also some NFT on the XRP blockchain, and she's now drawing NFTs, hand drawing NFTs on Procreate with the iPad for duty free. And we like to do minimum 5% burn from the whole supply. When we go brick by brick to 100K, and we made at 5K the DEX update. Well, we asked the community what the community likes when we should do the DEX update, and the community talks us under 10K, and then we do it, and then we reach the all-time high. But it was a pump and dump with the DEX update, about this. We have the all-time high about 12K, but now the SOL price is very low, and you say today Solana is very good with the next things what's coming out.
Yeah, I think Solana right now, I think they're very, I think, partnering with Coinbase, I think that's a huge step for Solana. And that's what it should be, right? I think ultimately we will get to the point where every single token will have access to tier one exchanges, which is incredible. And I think Coinbase is setting that tone, which they made the announcement, I think, like a few days ago, right? So I think that's a big leap for the industry. And I think Binance and other big exchanges will be forced to do the same thing. So I think it's going to be incredible. Yeah, brother. I mean, I appreciate you being here. As you know, the landscape is very competitive, right? Especially within the meme space, right? Pump Fund. I think you guys also launched that on Pump Fund, and producing 10,000 tokens a day. So you really have to differentiate yourself, and you really have to have a good, solid business plan, and know exactly where the revenue model is coming from, right? Because ultimately, you want to have a deflationary tokenomics, reduce the supply. There's got to be a big incentive for people to jump into the project, right? Out of 10,000 being produced every single day. So it's a tough environment. But I think it's good because I think the ones that are committed to the projects, the ones that are actually serious about the projects will stand out, right? So I wish you the best of luck, brother. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, and your team that we can be with you, and thank you for the great space here, the TG talk.
Yeah, one thing I respect is that you guys probably launched just around 3 to 4 months ago, right? When the whole, tariff situation unfolded, and you guys are still here, even at 6,000 market cap, and you guys still here, trying to get your name out there. So that tells me that you guys are actually making the commitment behind the scenes and trying to build something off this. So I respect that a lot because it's actually very easy to move into the next one at this current market cap, right? Because the barrier to launching a project is so low now, especially at 6,000. So I respect that a lot, man. All right, so we have, let me see here. Let me see who we have next. We have Demeta. Demeta, you guys here? Hello? Let me, I thought I'd muted the team here, but apparently.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, brother? I can hear you.
Oh, great, great. Not too bad at all. You tell me, how are things there?
Everything is good. Everything is good. Now, I unmuted two people. Are you the one that's going to be representing the project there, Faisal?
Yeah, exactly.
Hello?
Yes, I'm gonna be the one.
Okay. Oh man, looks like you're lagging pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
lagging
God.
for sure.
Can you hear me now properly?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. All right,
Okay.
sounds good, Fasal. Hey,
Yeah.
welcome, brother. Go ahead and just give us a quick introduction about you, your team, and kick it away.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And hello, everyone. And thank you for inviting us at USED, I must say. Yeah, you named it right, by the way. You pronounced it right. My name is Faisal, and I'm representing the Meta One. And it's really a pleasure to be here with you all today to talk about, in fact, what I believe is not just another project, but the next major evolution in how we will interact with the digital world. Uh, Today, I'll walk you through what the Meta One is and why now is the perfect time for it as well, because the real traction we already have and the opportunity for you to be part of it from the ground up. So that's the thing. So let's take a quick look back at tech waves. To be honest, I mean that's what makes us to be more lucrative, more legitimate. To be honest, if we just understand where we've landed and how we've landed here. So if you take a quick look back at the tech waves, honestly, first it was smartphones, electric cars, and NFTs we all know about, and the AI. That was the biggest buzzword from the last 4 to 5 years, I guess. So each these started as a revolutionary, the one thing before becoming a mainstream, to be honest. And now AI is everywhere. I mean, even every single person, the kids, they're using AI. But there's a gap. It's still largely, about narration. It's about text, voice data. But we believe that what's missing is true interactivity, immersion, and the real experience that is available here in today's world. The opportunity, the devices, the equipment is there, that but it is not utilized to even at the rim of its basics. So so the question is, Ben, what's the next one? So the next leap isn't about smarter assistants that we're using, the agents, I must say. It's about smarter world. So it's about moving from flat screens to immersive environments. And it is, you guys already seen all the big players continuously, and one by another, launching their AI goggles, glasses, uh, changing VR to XRs and immersive and all. So those technologies are there. So that is where the Meta One comes in. Uh, the fun part is that we started, back in 2023 as a really as part of a group, but as a learning platform with the intentions to go global, and that is what made us to jump into Web3. The Meta One is a fully immersive XR-based Web3 ecosystem now. Think of it as not as an app, by the way, but as a digital content. It's structured, kind of expensive and built for utility, through and through utility. So this whole metaverse universe is basically, we have divided into 5 different continents, be it education, business, gaming, entertainment, and creators economy for the people who are doing some wonders, but they're not getting their platform. So this is how we have kind of encapsulated in 5 different continents. So this is the one that bridges 3 realms, and we made it a claim, by the way, guys, that we launched on ground, then we became online, and now we are set to be on chain. So on ground, online, and on chain. So we're building a structured, I must say, utility first ecosystem. Not a single user token, by the way. So and as I mentioned, that we're not starting from zero. Our first MVP is already live and thriving. It's called the One Elm Verse Immersive Learning Management System, Elm. So the 1 million verse is already active, serving the LAAMS sector, learning, academic, and the management system. That's you guys will be surprised to know that already 500,000 users across 3 different continents using this today. So this MVP's excellence has been recognized as well by Google, AWS, and Microsoft, a strong validation of our foundational tech and, of course, the vision. But by the way, this isn't a concept. It's kind of, it's proven platform that we are now expanding into a full Web3 immersive economy. So this is where Web3 community comes in. So we are launching our first seed round next week on Gempad. The target raise is $500K from the first, the seed run of 2 million seed allocation. Our audit and KYC processes are in the final stages with CerTech, and we are completely aligned with all the launchpad requirements. So this is going to be a chance perhaps to be part of the next one, which is the Meta One. So if I just quickly just take a 30 seconds to summarize it, that the Meta One is kind of what you call a convergence of immersive XR and Web3 altogether. So this is perhaps something which is, a practical resonance of how Web3 can be used to reach out to the globe. And it is built on real traction, backed by industry leaders, and of course, ready for its next phase of growth based on a very clear written roadmap. So this is what we are. Thank you. And I'll be delighted to hear the thoughts about it. So if I just quickly just to tell you the mission, the future is immersive, the future is on-chain, and this is what the Meta One is going to be all about. Yes. Thank you.
Wow, very nice summary there, Faisal. Right out the gate, what is your background, brother, and what is your position in the company?
So my background is I've been with my position is, that's how you're going to just understand. My position is I'm the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of this part of the business. And I've been in marketing and conventional digital marketing from last almost 20 years. And I've been part of the Web3. It's been almost 2.5 years that I'm part of the Web3 segment, the community.
You spoke very well, and it seems like you have an in-depth knowledge about the project, considering that you are the marketing officer. Where's the CEO?
Mr. CEO is basically traveling here and there, so he is. I just called him last night, and he was in Turkey. That's Turkey. So it's hard to find Mr. CEO. So that is why I volunteer as a labor. So that's how it is.
But you do have a CEO, correct?
Yeah, we do. We have
Okay.
a full-scale active hierarchy from the CEO to full scale, as I mentioned, from horizontal to vertical depth resources, proper hands-on seasoned people. We have a wonderful set of directors working with us, and they are from 4 different regions. That's the fun part. So yeah.
So it's a registered legal entity with the corporate structure and everything.
Yes, exactly.
Sounds good, brother. Well, you have a lot of knowledge for the project, and you present the summary very well, considering a marketing officer. So I'm very sure that you're very actually in tune with the project and hands-on with this project, correct? You're not one of those like hire marketing officer outside, correct?
No, we are not actually. I mean, we work in circle. There is no starting, there is no ending, So everybody works how he can or she can, Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. All right. So it seems like the project is already established in the Web 2, which is the real world already. And you guys are bringing this into the Web 3, which is the blockchain. Now, listen, guys, if you guys are listening right now, this is actually my first time listening to this project. Sounds very intriguing and it sounds very ambitious. Seems like a very big ecosystem, to be honest with you. Seems like they want to tap into everything. But it's been a minute since I've heard about VR and metaverse, right? And I remember in the beginning, man, almost 80% of the projects was about VR and metaverse. And this is actually my first time hearing it again. So that tells me that I think there's a lot of potential still in the metaverse, right? With the right people in the right project that are doing it. So right now, you guys, from working in here, you guys have a very big ecosystem. You want to tap into pretty much an ultimate place where people learn, earn, create, and connect within the metaverse and VR, correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
Now, how is that going on Web 2, you would say?
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what? There are some kind of reasons to you to raise the bar, and Web 2, the success on Web 2 is one of the core reasons that what made us to be in Web 3. So with unbelievable response, because we've been we started doing pilot for a very small segment of institutions, B2B, B2C, and it started growing, from Asia to ASEAN, and now in Africa and in UAE. We are our Web 2 usability is immense. And of course, this is, as I mentioned in my initial, kind of brief speech, that the first MVP is about the education, the one Elmworth. So, the gap that we saw and the way it is being taken by the users, that's a great confidence. That's, maybe there have been quite a few, kind of businesses that I witnessed. They were, I don't, they must have had a lot of hard work, but they worked like a mushroom. They came, they came out, they popped out, and they vanished like, the like ship in the dark. But at the same time, that is where we found the opportunity, and the kind of people are using right now on Web 2. Here we go. I mean, because the overall economy is amazing and it's great right now.
Yeah, I
And
think
by
you
the
guys are
way,
making the
I'm
right.
sorry, just to add,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, just to add. So this whole thing, that what we gained or what we earned is reflected by getting associated with the top three giants, Microsoft, AWS, and Google. For so this is we got it back. We got it back in 2024. That is Web 2 based, but this is kind of a badge for us, for a great success.
Could you elaborate on that? You mentioned something about being recognized by Amazon, which is AWS, Google, Microsoft. Can you expand on that? What on the details of that?
Yeah, just take example on AWS. There was one competition in Abu Dhabi, and we, just to test the waters, we participated, and once we presented ourselves, there were three kind of runs. Okay, so we were we were in top five, honestly, globe, in that space specific region, and we've been awarded by AWS with some X number of credits in that time, and that's what we have as of now as well. So there's one example for you.
Top five. That's actually very good. Now, how long
Yeah.
have you guys been around, including the Web 2 side?
Yeah, so it started, as I said, we started back in 2023. And honestly, to be very honest, we had no intentions to be on Web 3. And it was just a one platform that we've been kind of developing for kind of for training, for education, for some engagement, for our internal for a quick community that we could develop. And then from there, the education part, bingo, the it was picked up by the institutes, seriously, like anything. And then that is the first MVP that we started putting together. So yeah, it's 2023 September we started.
been around for a couple years. All right,
Yeah.
now you apparently, like you said, you are utility first project, right? Now I'm looking at the summary right now. You have the education side of it, you have the business side of it, professional side of it, and you have the game side and the entertainment side, and you have the
Yeah.
content creator side of it, and the innovative utility side of it as well, right? Now, where are we at on those right now? Like, where are you guys at on the roadmap? Well, what would you say? What segment or what branch is it fully built, and what is in the progress?
Yeah. See, the the first part, which is more of Web 2, is fully developed, which is LAAMS, Learning Academic Administrative Management System, was the first thing that we developed altogether for B2B and B2C. But then again, from there we have we have started moving more towards the true immersive experience. So we are continuously developing the the kind of utility which we have not launched yet on chain. We That's going to be we're going to be pressing the button based on our roadmap, and that is why that whole token launch is there. But the first MVP is about more about the educational part, which is the one Ilmverse. So that is almost there. And the integration of Web 2 and Web 3 is already marked on our roadmap, and we are pretty clear on that. You wanna meet Einstein, it's gonna be there. You wanna have wonderful a complete immersive education, and you want a certificate, it's gonna be there, and that's gonna be on blockchain. So that's just to give you a glimpse of how it is gonna be on one continent only.
The piece is going to be your main focus going to the Web 3. Now, what type of educations are we talking about? Like, let's elaborate on that. When you guys looks like your priority is going to be the educational side. What I guess expand on the education side. Like how do you see that playing out?
Yeah. So first, let me give you let me clarify that education is equally important. It's not only the continent, because the next continent is the business, which is also its first look and feel is also ready, and that good news gonna be there right after the launch. And we are not just talking; it's already there. The way the one verse was asked before, and which is already on the go. So the education part, as an example, if you talk about the utility, just give you one example. How many of us have actually seen and they know the formula, the chemistry formula of water? We all know about it, right? H2O. Have everybody or anybody have seen that water formula being made or making? Never. Sorry. So you come to our metaverse universe, that specific continent, which is the one universe. You can do those experiments, those chemical experiments on chemistry by yourself. And that's not it. I mean, you want to ask a question about physics, you want to ask Einstein about E is equals to mc square. Those AI powered teachers and consultants gonna be there, that you're gonna be using your tokens, and you will be just talking to them and getting the best out of it. So you want to know about the solar system, you want to know about the rain, whole rain cycle. You will be part of the rain cycle. 90% people, they don't know, especially the kids. Even for the high school guys, I mean, most of the people, they don't know about it. So this is how the utility is going to be, and it is going to be humongous and pretty much amazing utility for all of them to do the best out of it.
So I can definitely see that using AI, right? Yeah, but I think because here's the thing, you got a lot of technology now, right? As you know, ChatGPT, Grok, etc., right? But I think if somehow you guys can figure out how to organize it in a way where it's more structure, there's a progression, maybe a certificate to level up to different level, maybe add some other elements to it. I can definitely see that, man. I think that, yeah.
Okay,
The
let me
funny thing
just
is that,
reiterate what
go
you
ahead.
mentioned. Yes, of course. Just to just to quantify what you mentioned, those are already part of the deal. Now those NFTs not gonna be just those not for the other reason, but to get the proper NFT certificates for all the achievement that you're gonna be getting on this one particular continent.
Correct. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is an ambitious project. I like it. I like the idea of it, and I wish you guys the best. I really do. This is actually utility based, and I feel like the metaverse, I think, is way underutilized. I feel like it came through and it's went away, but I think with the metaverse, I think the accessibility, man, I think it's enormous, and I love to see projects like this, succeed, because I think what they're doing here is actually really good.
Yeah.
Tying the whole world together here and allow people to have access to things. Now, you mentioned that you guys are at the seed round on Gempad, which is our one of our partners, by the way, as well. Good people over there. Now, when you say seed round, how many rounds are you guys planning? And do you guys have a hard cap?
Yeah. So, see, the total seed allocation is for multiple, platforms or the launch pads about 2 million as of now, $2 million. The hard cap for one gem pad is 500,000. That's what we have set right now.
And hard cap total, correct?
Total hard cap is 2 million. For gem pad, hard cap is gonna be 500K.
Okay. Okay. All right, sounds good. Got a seat round, 2 million hard cap total. KYC audit. Also, you also mentioned that you guys are planning to do a CertIC audit. Now, is that underway, or is that depending on still waiting for the after the rounds?
No. This is almost final. I don't want to just put up a date, but it is almost final. The processes are done. All the documents are done. The data is already shared. We have been through with our first round, so maybe the final round is just around the corner. Maybe it's maybe in the early morning tomorrow. We'll be getting all the verifications. But yeah, that process is completely and 100% underway right now.
And when is the pre-sale on Gempad?
So yeah, so we are just kind of locking about 2 weeks or maybe three weeks for the seed round, and hopefully from the 1st Jan 2026, that's going to be a great news for the Web3 community for 2026, that we're going to be doing our pre-sale by the first week 2026, as I mentioned.
Sounds good. Okay, so you're actually doing like a seed round. So the seed round is actually live right now on Gempad. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yeah, it's gonna be live. It's not live as of now. It's gonna be live within
Okay.
this week, this coming week.
Okay. 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 Now, just right out the gate, what are the benefits for the investors if they were to come into the seed round? Just a quick number, what percent difference, maybe at the pre-sale or at the launch, really quick.
So yeah, okay. So I'll just talk about the X factor. That's because you guys are smart. You guys can easily calculate and calculate the numbers. The calculators are great in the mind. But the first from C to TGE, it's two X plus straight, and for the TG plus for the staking, as I mentioned, as if I mentioned, so that's going to be 10x plus. It is completely quantified.
All right, so C to TG it's 2x. Hey, sounds good. Hey, Fasad, man, great presentation, brother. Great presentation. Actually, it's very interesting project, very ambitious. Well done, well presented. My first time, again, guy, my first time listening to this project. Okay, I would definitely dig deeper into this project after this. My team also posted a summary in the chat room. Make sure you join the TG, the X, check out the website, read the white paper. I have not looked through any of it yet. This is my first time hearing the project here. But very interesting project. Seems like they do have a very good team put together there. I think Fasal seems very knowledgeable about the project, even though he said he's a marketing officer. I just don't. I think you do more than that. I never think you do more than that. Anyway, hey, great presentation, Fasal. Great presentation, brother. I hope to, maybe come back and go in depth AMA. Maybe
Would
sometimes,
love
maybe.
to. Yeah, would love to, man. I mean, seriously. So whenever, I mean, we are all available, and we'd love to just take everybody through what the project is, because we have, we are putting a lot of efforts, and the team is super energetic, and we have a diversified team from one corner of the world to the other. And yes, it's happening right now.
It sounds good, guys. Again, I kind of stretch this more than a usual Eagles Den, just because I found the projects very interesting. We kind of passed the limit of 5 to 10 minutes, but as you guys can see, the ecosystem is enormous. So there's more depth to this project here. So hopefully the next one we'll do a full in-depth AMA, and we'll get to the detail of it. Sounds great, Fasal, man. Great presentation again. And I think that should wraps it up, guys. So make sure you guys check out their info in the chat room, okay? And before we wrap it up, Fasal, I'll tell you what, guys. If you guys are listening, usually we will open up the room, right? Do a random number. But this time we're going to close for maybe 10 minutes. If you guys join the TG, okay? Join the Telegram. Maybe give a feedback. Do not spam the room. And my team will go over there, pick like a $10 winner. Okay, just so you guys can go over there, get to know the team, join their Telegram, and learn more about them in general. So before we leave, man, I'd like to award a listener, just random person. If you can go ahead and scroll down, any person, so it's not come from us, just a random person. That way, we'd like to award a listener, a few bucks. So if you can do that for me, that'd be great.
Okay. So let me just give it a try. Any random person?
Any random person.
Okay. So okay. Let me just.
Sounds good. If you go ahead, just DM me that the username, that'd be great.
Okay, you want me to DM you?
Yeah, or you can just say it out loud here. That's fine.
Okay, so this is I love the name, by the way, but it's shock attack.
Shock attack. I like the name too. Shock attack.
Yeah.
Hopefully he attacks the big money investment to the project, right? But anyway, yeah, awesome, guys. So hey, we're gonna leave the room closed, okay? So join the TG, okay? Join duty free and also the meta here as well, and come back in 10 minutes. We will have the normal random number guess just for fun, maybe for $10 again. Hey, for Saul, duty free. Thank you so much, guys. Great presentation, and with that, I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's been great to be on Eagle Den, and such a great way of taking it forward. Thanks a lot. Thank you, man. Take care.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
For sure. Okay. Bye bye.